committed to giving additional security once the titles with the NSSF are released at the end of the loan tenure in February 2028. Now, about repayment of the NSSF facility. There is an agreement to start repaying the loan from 1st January 2028, but the company is not going to wait until that date. The company is going to make proposals to the NSSF to start repaying that loan with effect from October this year, 2026.
When are you making such proposal?
Now,
up next. NBS. Always. Live at 1.
to the board, but since
NBS Television always. Welcome to Live at 1 with me, Tracy Kansime. 8 medical interns remanded last week after being charged with causing a common nuisance are awaiting a decision on their bail application. The interns appeared before Grade 1 Magistrate Rufin Achayo, and prosecution alleges they were arrested on August 12 while protesting near Parliamentary Avenue, where their actions allegedly caused danger and inconvenience to motorists and other road users. We now head to court and listen in to the court proceedings.
The applicant absconding and whether the applicant, in this case applicants, are repeated offenders. In the case of Kano Kiza Besje versus Uganda miscellaneous application 228 of 2025, the High Court of Uganda by Justice Ogola, as it then was, stated that courts of justice have the duty to jealously and courageously guard and defend the rights of all people. He added that the fundamental importance of bail is a judicial instrument for ensuring the liberty of individuals. The prosecution objected to the application of all the accused persons except F5 on the ground that the sureties presented are mere workmates and or friends. In rejoinder, the counsels for the accused stated that a workmate or a friend is indeed a relationship which court agrees with. A friendship is a relationship, a workmate is a relationship as well. Therefore, since there is no other objection by the prosecution, this Honorable Court therefore grants bail to all the accused persons a cash bail. Before you clap. A cash bail of 200,000 shillings each person, and each of the sureties is bonded to 3 million shillings non-cash. Now, I remember on Friday, I explained that there may be money put on each of you. The sureties must understand that when these people disappear, this non-cash becomes cash and must be payable to this honorable court in cash. There is another condition that this court is putting, and this I'm putting to the accused persons. As a condition for your release, you cannot, under any circumstance, be involved in any other offense. That's a condition for your release. You cannot go back and commit the same offense. You can't go and commit any other offense, and I don't take...
The court proceedings do continue on NBS Live on MTN TV by AfroMobile. City businessman Amos Nzei has skipped a COSASA meeting where he was summoned to explain the long-running dispute over 55 acres of Temangalo land sold to NSSF in 2008. Represented by lawyer Peter Kabatsi, Nzei disputed the acreage, saying the land claimed by NSSF is unknown to him and that the contested property measures 45 acres. The committee is reviewing the matter, and we head to that particular session for the proceedings.
If we honor what we've given you or what I've signed, we should expect to have a saving of 10 billion on interest. And we should also be able to resettle that loan by 2031 instead of 2034. Thank you.
So instead of 2034, you want to pay it fully by 2031. Now, apart from this, what any proof of your readiness to execute this beyond the pending approvals?
Thank you, Chair. That's a very good question. Good enough you visited the plant, the Kajasi plant, with the other honorable MPs. And most importantly is that productivity has increased, has improved. There's market growth.
How would you assess that has improved? You use figures.
Yes. Unfortunately, Chair, there's information that I can't give you, which is material non-public information. Reason being is that we are listed as Uganda Clays, and however, we should be releasing our results very soon, and you will be able to see those numbers soon.
Okay. In terms of security, okay, here you are committing to pay. In terms of security, any possibility of offering NSSF additional security for the loan?
So just to rectify on the issue of security.
Where are the other titles?
Yes. Our company secretary mentioned that all our titles are with one of the banks. However, we should be able to pay this amount of money as I've given you in that plan that we've given you. The other thing is that by 2028, which is early 2028, we also agree as Uganda Clays to offer our land as security or pledge it. But I also wanted to mention, Chair, that if you look at note 20, if you look at note 34 of the financials, 2025 financials, you will find that
Parliament's committee sessions are also on MTN TV by AfroMobile. Continuing with the big conversations, the Uganda People's Defence Forces is set to host the 18th edition of the Inter-Forces Games and Shooting Championship in Gulu City. The two-week competition will bring together personnel from the UPDF, Uganda Police Force, Uganda Prison Services, and Uganda Wildlife Authority, with the event aimed at promoting physical fitness, discipline, teamwork, cooperation among the security agencies.
Uganda's security forces are pleased to announce the 18th Inter-Forces Games and the Shooting Championship, which is supposed to take place in Gulu City. That is from 22nd of August through to the 5th of September 2026. The Uganda People's Defence Forces, the UPDF, will host the Games and Shooting Championship this year, but also actively participate in all the games and shooting championships alongside Uganda Police Force, Uganda Prison Service, and the Uganda Wildlife Authority.
Thank you so much.
Security agencies in Bunyoro have intensified intelligence gathering and operations to enhance safety as Uganda prepares to host the Africa Cup of Nations and commence oil production. The heightened measures target strategic installations including Hoima City Stadium, training facilities and oil and gas infrastructure. Security officials say they are leaving nothing to chance in protecting the facilities and their users.
As Uganda prepares to co-host the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations alongside Kenya and Tanzania, key infrastructure developments are underway in the Bunyoro region, including the Hoima City Stadium, which is expected to host the matches. Construction is also underway at Boma Grounds in Hoima and Masindi, where training facilities are being developed. All these projects progress. Security agencies in Bunyoro say they have intensified surveillance and patrols in anticipation of increased business activity and influx of people into the region.
And we have also scaled up a community policing. But that notwithstanding, we have also increased intelligence-led operations to make sure that we sniff or we detect wrong elements and we curtail these elements from committing crime.
I think we have now the new leadership of LOCs. We need to work with them and we call upon them to keep on giving us information.
The Albertine Regional Police spokesperson Julius Hakiza says patrols have been intensified with a multi-agency security unit deployed at the Hoima City Stadium and other critical installations.
So with security, we are ready. If you've been monitoring, you've seen our team of quick response team of police, the one that ride around. We have also a team that patrols around.
We have also improved on our readiness and preparedness. I can assure you a whole unit has been deployed at Hoima City Stadium. A whole unit is deployed at Hoima City Stadium. City is there, UPDF is there, CMI is there and others.
Security officials say the expected commencement of oil production in this year is another key factor behind the heightened deployment, with a dedicated unit now attached to the oil and gas sector.
Because we have forces attached to oil and gas, the counter-terrorism police, you normally call it oil and gas police. So we have our forces, we have a very security lines officer attached to oil and gas. But we also, under security, we have some counter structure which is under police.
Over 50 youth in Arua City are undergoing a 2-month intensive training in content creation, digital marketing, communication and branding under the Next Creator program. The initiative, implemented by Next Media in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, aims to equip young people with skills to create, market and monetize digital content while opening new opportunities in the growing digital economy. In this story, we're joined by Joseph Omago. Joseph, a very good afternoon. Many thanks for joining us. In terms of the beneficiaries, who are these? And of course, what is the intended outcome from this training?
Well, thank you very much, Tracy. Very good afternoon to you too. And of course, who these are, we started with a training over the weekend of 20 trainers of trainers. And then now we have the general training which is ongoing here, and it's only the female creatives are from Arua here and the whole of West Nile who have sat here with the Next Creator Hub program manager and as well as Vanessa and Aldo. They are seated behind here, and of course talking about how they can actually make money using their phones and of course the airtime they have got in it and the data. So the issue is on how do we solve the main issue that affects the young people, and that is the issue of unemployment. And of course in West Nile we've got so many people are using mobile phones for entertainment, and sometimes they do not know that they can actually make money out of this. So I had a discussion with the program manager, and that is Eugene Kavuma Aliaon, as well as Aldo and Vanessa, and this is what they had to say.
I am the head of the content creator hubs here at Next Media, but also the head of the Next Creator program, which is a female-focused program training young female content creators and illustrating how they can earn and make money from their phones, using their phones and the internet that they have so much access to. Right now, today, we are in Arua with our partners Host TV, running a training for about 70 young women. These 70 young women have kick-started their journey on understanding how to create content and earn from it using their phones. We started this conversation last week on Thursday, where we provided a training of trainers to about 20 young people. We selected some of them who are now going to provide the training services to the 70 young women that we have here today.
The reception has been really fantastic. We've received so many numbers, so many young women that are willing to learn, that are ready to take their content creation skills to the next level, and the future looks really bright. Honestly, for people that are trying to develop their content creation skills, people that are trying to hone their skills, there's so many things that they are going to learn under this program. There's so many things that they can then implement in order to make money from their talent. There's so many things that they're going to be able to grow from under this program, and the numbers that we have received have really been both surprising and overwhelming. We actually had to increase our plans.
So as Host Hub Innovation Center, with together with that is Next Media, we are humbled to see that we are open in our ways to welcome all the youths in Arua to come for these trainings that are happening here at the hub. Basically, our understanding our work with Next Media has made us to reach this far, and we want to appreciate the joint venture that we are doing with the Next Media. So we have the infrastructure, then we have the curriculum, and we have the skills. And the only thing that is awaiting is you as a youth issue within Arua. And this will be able to help us transform the youth from being job seekers to job creators. If we have a successful content creator, he can be able to employ other people who will be camera guys, editing and everything.
Tracy, there's been a conversation in West Nile that 60% of the young people here are not in school, they are not even employed, and some of them are not employable. And I think these initiatives by the Next Media Group and the MasterCard Foundation is a stepping stone to maybe greater things to come for young people. Back to you at the Point of Command Center.
Many thanks, Joseph Omagor, for that story. And of course, it does take us into a very short break. A reminder to go ahead and download MTN TV by AfroMobile and get the luxury of being in charge of your streaming experience, whether you are into what is currently playing, the world of current affairs, or you are into sports, some kids content, whatever it is, that is available on MTN TV by AfroMobile. We'll now take a very short break and return shortly.
And that's it for today. Till the next episode.
Like a daily bando, like a daily bando, like a daily bando. Omuli don't muli da muli, momotsima kukankana like drums. Kalakata, kalakata, elendongo ya.
Why pay for someone else's repairs? Say goodbye to hidden costs and hello to peace of mind of a brand new start. Discover the Suzuki range of unmatched fuel-efficient and reliable options. From the iconic Jimny to the new Across Hybrid. Find the perfect blend of style and world-class efficiency. Upgrade today and enjoy 1 year of free fuel and comprehensive insurance, plus 2 years of free service and a 3-year warranty. Trade in your current car or choose financing to start driving as you pay installments. Don't wait. Visit the Suzuki showroom today or call 0800-211-033 to get started.
The National Mosquito Net Distribution Campaign is back. No one should die of malaria in this era. It is your responsibility to chase malaria from your home. The good news is that the government of Uganda has once again started distribution of mosquito nets under the 5th Universal Coverage Campaign, also known as the Under the Net campaign. Under this exercise, 1 mosquito net will be distributed per 2 people in every household. A village health team member, a community health extension worker, also known as a CHU, and the LC1 chairperson will move house to house to register members of the household in preparation for receiving their mosquito nets. Do not lie back. Ensure that you register all your household members to receive a mosquito net. On the distribution date, move to your distribution point and receive your net. Mosquito nets protect you and your family members from infectious mosquito bites that lead to malaria. Ensure that you receive the net, hang the net, and sleep under the net every night.
Uganda, are you ready? Kasidwa ngabiri muri mu August kulugaga cricket over we wali concert yo mwaka esinga obunene Skyview ne Swans Avenue bakutusako Vinka live and loud eno your biggest musical celebration of the year shilling them 23 n'ekitundu VIP mtwalo 8 n'ekitundu emeza ya milioni nya tickets zitandise okutundibwa ku MTN Momo kamunyenye mu 65 kamunyenye 20 kadara emilyango tugigula okusamwenda zennyini olwo Vinka wambe stage akonkone ndongo hit after hit twagala ba Vinka addicts ba Vinka fashionists musaleko tujuze lugogo biwagidwa Skyview ebitegekebwa Swans Avenue.
Start something new, something uplifting, something so effortless and golden. A thirst-quenching burst of sweetness and multi-flavor. So rich and full of memories. It's 100% taste, 0 alcohol. Try it. Savor it. Feel it elevate every moment. Sip after sip, gulp after gulp. After all, life's about turning ordinary thrills into golden chills.
Start something malty with the new Evervest Malt Apple and Pineapple. Try the burst of sweetness and malty flavor. It's 100% taste, 0 alcohol. Available in a shop or supermarket near you. Evervest Malt. Make every moment golden. Evervest Malt is from the makers of PepsiCo.
But now Uganda muwulire ekitabanga wo bajja clear process ekutuusaako Irene Namatovu atuuse mu Kampala ku Serena Hotel ng'abiri mu August musajja atumye strong woman life okuyira emitwalo 10 yepi emitwalo 15 ku gate alebadde emitwalo 10 ate meza ya milioni 3 tickets zitondibwa ku Papa Sport ku John Color Solutions ne ku Serena Hotel wennyene Irene Namatovu yasinga mu kyabayita authentic Uganda rhythms enkuba ya Afro pop egatta engoma ya wano n'ekidongo ono ya Afrima Award winner best female artist mu East Africa choreography Irene Namatovu screen stage n'amatala abiri mu August Serena Hotel mwana watu naba muwerekeddeko fogo kalempiza bimami bijje be strong woman ebikoze sente z'ekikazi twagala byana byeskoba bimadulo
kiwoza sente ziwawereza ku simu zabaddemu ekicupuli ky'etaano wereza endala
twagidwa KCB Bank Newman's abakola obumpwati Victoria University Uniform Pepsi Mount Caleb International School Bualula Geneva Logistics Afro Mobile Nesanyuka TV.
Welcome back. You're still watching NBS Live at 1 with me, Tracy Kansime. Reminder for you to go ahead and download the MTN TV by Afro Mobile. It is present on your App Store or on your Play Store. That gives you the luxury of being in charge of your streaming experience, whether you are into content that is in the sports sector or you are into what's happening in the world of current affairs. We also have kids content, music, podcasts, name it. You get to enjoy that. Be in charge of it. You get to decide whether you pause, rewind, whatever it is you want. Certainly, that is available on MTN TV by Afro Mobile. Now, getting back into the stories, State Minister for Industry, David Bahati, has urged Uganda's business community to embrace innovation, technology, and value addition to drive economic transformation and compete globally. He says the country must move beyond exporting raw materials and invest in processing and manufacturing to create jobs and increase incomes. His remarks come as Eurogold Refinery received recognition for excellence in the sector.
It's the banner-ready Eurogold Refinery.
We are extremely happy that you are locking down our import view at the very first summit. I encourage the winners and all business represented here tonight to remain innovative, embrace technology, invest in our people, and pursue excellence.
We believe in value addition, we believe in job creation, we believe in transparency. And it's because of this that we're able to receive this award as Eurogold Refinery Excellence Award 2026. And surprisingly, I am so grateful as Penny Bernard, as the CEO of Eurogold Refinery Uganda, to receive the Best Entrepreneur of the Year. This is an amazing thing. Thank you, all the organizers, for recognizing the effort that we are putting as youth. This award is not to me as the CEO of Eurogold Refinery, as the best entrepreneur, but this award is to all the youths of the Uganda that believe in themselves, that yes, you can achieve it, you can make it, and we just need to believe in ourselves. We want to thank the Prince of Uganda for loving our country and for giving the privilege for the youths in Uganda to participate in the mineral sector, and for giving privilege for people like us from nowhere to participate in the mineral sector, and for easing all the access. Now we are achieving a result. It's what I want to thank God for. I want to assure you, as Eurogold Refinery, we are here to support our country and to make sure that our country grows more and more.
Chitwe Rukoni Roho Gamba Road in Tungamo district is facing criticism over delayed rehabilitation and the quality of materials being used. Residents and local leaders say loose soil, sand and large stones are making movement difficult and generating dust, while inadequate drainage could leave the road vulnerable to rain damage. They are calling for intervention from the Ministry of Works and Transport.
You can see all this, they call it maram.
Currently, the Chitwe Rukoni Roho Bugamba Road is covered with loose sand, soil and large stones with piles of materials placed along the roadside for ongoing works. Residents have raised concerns that the ungraded road is making movement difficult for motorists. They say the loose materials are generating excessive dust and worsening road conditions along some sections of the road.
Madam is substandard. Now, due to the pressure that the local government minister Baramu Barogahara is coming soon, they started to do things day and night.
Residents are also concerned that the onset of rains could quickly wash away the road due to inadequate drainage.
But they brought big stones instead of maram. I don't know how we shall move on when it rains. And in some cases, they get soil. and the soil is powered on the broken pipes.
District councillors say the road was scheduled for rehabilitation in 2025, but implementation was delayed and only intensified recently following complaints over the delays and pressure surrounding local government ministry inspections.
There is a lot of sand, there is no gravel. That's what they are doing. They are just getting some big stones, some sand, some soil. They pour it on top of uncleared bush. We cannot tolerate wastage of government money, wastage of taxpayers' money.
Residents and local leaders have now called for intervention from the Minister of Works and Transport. Area leaders also want better coordination between the central government and local leaders on the ground regarding the road's rehabilitation, saying works commenced without their knowledge.
We are greatly concerned about how the ministry comes from the ministry, commences its works, no information to the area member of parliament, no information to the district authorities.
Now, you pass to Tungamo without even knowing the office of RDC, knowing the office of the chairman. As a commissioner and the Ministry of Works, let's work together. And that is because we are serving one government. That is perfect.
Meanwhile, the condition of central government roads in the district continues to deteriorate, with residents citing delays in routine maintenance and rehabilitation works.
Badaka district officials arrested over corruption allegations have reportedly admitted to being part of a suspected syndicated scheme and offered to provide evidence to investigators. State Minister for Local Government Justin Namere says some officials claim they were used by individuals within the alleged network. Authorities are now expected to verify the claims and establish the extent of involvement in the suspected corruption.
People who are arrested are willing to become state witnesses and actually give the fundamental root cause of all the theft here. And we started with the district engineers. They opened up, they broke down the syndicate through which millions of money have been siphoned to make sure they have untraceable corruption. Sometimes when our people see our modus operandi, sometimes they think we are being tough. But yes, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. With the level of corruption that is in local governments, we have no option but to be as iron-handed as possible. So they opened up, broke down all this corruption and at which levels it is at. Some of it involves former leaders here, some of it involves senior people. So we have involved the regional police. We have made consultations accordingly, and they have been advised on how to proceed. I want to thank all the whistleblowers, but also those who become whistleblowers after they fall victim. I want to thank them that they have realized that they were really being used in cartels. But you should know, Ugandans, that even if you're being used, it is not a given that the law makes clear you. So as we do our work, just keep it clean.
And in news elsewhere, Zambia's political tensions have intensified following a presidential election, with security forces arresting 11 people, including senior opposition figures, over an alleged insurrection plot. Among those reportedly found during a security raid in Lusaka was leading opposition candidate Brian Mundibile, who is trailing incumbent President Hakainde Hichilema in preliminary results. Mundibile had earlier claimed the victory and raised the allegations of electoral irregularities, claims rejected by authorities. Zambia's top civil servant Patrick Kangwa said the suspects were linked to alleged military plans involving foreign nationals, illegal training camps and high-grade weapons. Authorities also allege that shots were fired at security officers during the raid. Mundubile described the operation as an attempt on his life and later alleged mistreatment while in custody, claims denied by authorities. Election observers described polling as largely peaceful, but raised concerns over media access, electoral reforms and the political environment. The Electoral Commission has briefly suspended vote counting over reported violence and theft of ballot materials. Whatever, that is certainly something that brings us to the end of NBS Live at 1 this afternoon. A reminder as we bring this to a close for you to download the MTN TV by Afro Mobile. It is available on the App Store and Play Store. Go ahead, be in charge of your streaming experience, be in charge of what content you consume, when you consume it, and how you consume it. Have the power to pause, replay, and of course, enjoy different content from what's happening in the world of sport to entertainment, kids content, podcast. Whatever you like. It is a whole buffet offering by MTN TV by Afro Mobile. We now bring this to a close and wish you a good afternoon.
NBS. Always. Brought to you.
Now Boosty! Funa Boosty with the extreme energy and refreshing taste of Sting Energy Drink. Available countrywide at only 2,000 shillings. Must be Sting. From the makers of Pep.
Netukola parade ate netujaguza nojaguza nente nezigwa tusobola okubanga tusanyuka n'abantu baffe
kale nga bojja kuona katonyo kanezene bananga baramanyi batwegeta kubenga sikati abali ko NBS the big political command center. Very good afternoon once again ana mwetumaniza nnyo ddala ku the flexible lifetime team on ko NBS sport NBS the big political command center as we continue to champion Uganda sport in studio twegatidwa ko member of parliament wa Ibanda municipality and of course the champions of the big prestigious Ankole Cup.
And he didn't come alone. He came with the Obazino big ears. Yeah. He came with the Ankole shields.
The big horns.
Now for starters, Honorable, the final